Are we live? Give us a little wave in the comment section if we're live. Am I moving for you at least? Okay. Oh, well, okay, on my screen we just clicked on. I don't know if we're live.
Got
Are we
it.
live for you people? Did we make it? Did I survive my trip? Oh,
You
hey.
people. You people.
Oh, what's up, KB? What's up, Iron Herder? What's up, Bill? Hey guys, we're back. Hopefully Clark shows up because I know he's been missing these.
Hey, Bill. Shout out to our member. Hi, KB. Hi, Iron Herder.
Hey, there's
There's
Clark.
Clark.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, guys, we wanted to jump on because, as Clark has pointed out, rightfully so, it had been a minute since we'd done these.
Alex.
Hey, what's up, Ella? What's up, Alex? Hey, Chris, what's going on, buddy?
It's like a reunion.
Oh, I'm so glad, KB. I'm so glad you liked it. Your comments were great, by the way. I had fun with that edit, so I hope it showed. Yeah, but we just wanted to swing by real quick and say hi. We've both of us have had schedule changes the last couple of weeks, which has just made this hard because we've been trying to really hone in. We're watching a whole bunch of stuff that isn't up on the channel yet, but we're getting ready for it and we're excited. But we just hadn't had a moment to do the lives together, but we wanted to get back into it. Oh, awesome, Bill.
And it's freezing. I'm cold anyway. It's freezing. It's
Oh, it really,
raining.
yeah, rainy and gross.
I
Rainy
love the
and
rain. I don't think it's gross. It's just cold.
uh,
Chris is
oh,
halfway through.
okay. It's
I know it's weird not doing a premiere because now I've forgotten pieces of it and they're blending into just a full rush hour.
well, that's all right because I learned in the comments today that the what I thought was an extended edition of part two might have been from part three, which means maybe I have seen part three and I've just blocked it from my memory. The whole thing with the sewers that I mentioned in our outro about them being submerged, I guess, is from part three. And oh,
Oh, that was the submerged comment. All of a sudden, I started to think that part 3 takes place on a boat. That's
no,
what I thought when I saw the
yeah,
submerged. I was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna be on a boat, maybe a sub, I don't know."
yeah,
Yes, exactly, Bill.
agreed, Bill, agreed. I was born in the cold, so literally in a snowstorm, so I should be used to it, but all
Yeah,
this time in California has made me so. I didn't think that was a thing. I never believed in the saying that your blood thins, but it definitely does.
it does. It does.
Yeah.
Even just moving down the state, it's been
Yes. Well, we hope so. We'll find out more in a couple months. But
um, what Ben Stiller movies are we missing?
well, you have seen Meet the Parents, right? Because that'll
Yes.
be big
Yep.
ones. You have not seen The Night at the Museums, which is I think would be worth doing.
Oh, I think those, yeah, but I don't consider those Ben Stiller movies,
Oh,
like, he's
you mean
in
like his
them.
comedies? Like his
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bill's right. Mystery Men is definitely one that I have I definitely saw it a few times on cable when I was like younger, but I don't remember it very well at all. Have you seen that one at all? That was
Which
like
one?
his Mystery Men. I feel like that was his second movie after Heavyweights.
Is that superheroes?
Yeah, with like
I may have seen a bit, but I do not think I have seen the whole thing.
I think it's like Janine Garofalo. It's got a big cast of like people of
Oh,
that time. Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for the runtime, Chris. Yeah, I mean, I've seen different chunks. I mean, Reality Bites was my first Ben Stiller movie.
Okay.
He went a completely different way after that movie.
Yes. Um, yeah. The ra- Well, yeah. I guess there's some good. Did you see Starsky and Hutch with him and Owen?
No, no, no.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like the other like. I mean, you've seen. They're not his movies, but you've seen Anchorman. You've seen those kind of movies, right? You've never seen Anchorman? How? Wait, how? How did you miss that one?
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
confused. Okay.
I also it took me a long time to see Step Brothers, and even then, I still don't think I've actually seen it all the way through in one sitting. I've just seen, like but I've seen the whole thing.
Oh, we
It's
never even
not
talked about Will Ferrell because I assumed you'd seen it, but those are some good ones that
I've seen a lot, but there's some
y
holes
yeah.
in there too. But
Oh,
Anchorman was a huge
I'm
one that I missed. I know. I know.
we might have to do that one, like, after we do Beverly Hills Cop when we film, like, the next time. But yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'm trying to think, other hmm. What about other Will Ferrell movies? Not to hijack it completely, but Step Brothers, you see Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
Um, you see
Elf.
the other guy? Elf, the other guys?
No, we talked about that. We need to see that.
Oh, that's right. Okay. This isn't a bit part. Yeah. I'm with you, Bill. Yeah, he be too much. Oh, what about Old School?
He
Okay.
yeah. But and that he really didn't yes, I've definitely seen Elf. He didn't I mean, he wasn't that whole movie though. Like he wasn't the lead in that one. So,
No, yeah, that's what made me
but
think of it
he
when Bill said.
yeah. I mean, he did some great stuff for the SNL 50.
Yeah. Ooh, the producers. I forgot he did that, didn't he?
The musical?
Okay. I feel like yeah, right? The one because I think he did it. Okay,
Clark,
technical.
don't spoil what we have coming, just so you know.
Yes.
And that's all we're gonna say about that for now.
We've been busy filming stuff that will be coming to the channel soon
Yes.
that we've talked about on here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my thing's all messed up now. Oh, okay. My brace, the little bracket holding it is not liking it. Yeah. Sorry, Bill. I don't mean to. Is there a way to mute my screen or block my screen so I don't make people go sick while I fix this real quick? But I'm gonna fix it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There we go. All done. All done.
We are not having an earthquake, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just
Well, actually, just gentlemen right now.
yeah. It's just my little tripod thing not holding my phone like it should. Anyway, so Wilfred, that's
Yeah.
interesting that you have not seen Anchorman. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I've seen Blades of Glory.
Okay.
Was that one? Yeah.
I have not seen Kelly's Heroes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can't trust me or my tripod, apparently. Now it's getting lower and I'm getting a weird hero shot, but
Wait, who's in Kelly's Heroes?
I think Chris just said that, right? My eyes are bad right now.
Wait, what?
I said,
I lost you.
I said, Chris said Kelly's Heroes in the
I
comments.
said who? Oh, and I said who is Kelly's Heroes? Who's in
Oh,
it?
isn't that? I want to say that's Steve McQueen, but maybe I'm way off. I feel like it's that era though. It's like 60s, 70s.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was thinking it was a remake. Sorry.
Oh no, no,
I was
no,
thinking
yeah.
that somebody. Oh, thank you for that for watching Rush Hour 2. We appreciate it.
Oh, awesome.
Wait, Stranger Than Fiction. Stranger
Clint
Than
Eastwood.
Fiction.
Yeah, that's a Will Ferrell one with Emma Thompson, I believe. That was like
Stranger
his
Than Fiction?
yeah. Wait, isn't it Emma Thompson? I don't know. That was like his first dramatic role that he tried to do, if I remember right.
Oh. Oh, wait, is semi-pro the soccer one?
I've never seen Semi-Pro. That's
Well, I
basketball, but
haven't.
I haven't seen it. Is it worth it? Okay, Donald Sutherland. Okay, good
Oh,
stuff.
Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, Maggie
Oh,
Jill.
Maggie
Oh, and
Gyllenhaal?
okay, that's right. I only Stranger Than Fiction. I only saw once in theaters when it came out, and I remember thinking enjoying it, but I remember the hook, but the concept, but I don't remember much about the movie. Okay, Okay, Semi-Pro is good. All right.
I was thinking Kicking and Screaming.
I've also never seen that.
I have not seen that.
What about the Daddy's Homes one with him and Wahlberg? People like those, but I've never seen them. Is it Daddy's Home? Something like that? I think there's like two of
I
them.
think so. It's Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home's too, and then they have their dads come, their dads,
Yeah.
and oh, the dads are really oh, who are the dads? I remember
Is
oh, crap.
I know
They were
one's Mel
they were
Gibson.
great casting for the dads too.
Yeah, I know one's Mel Gibson. I don't remember who the other one is. I feel like, right?
Oh, who were the
Uh,
dads?
let's see. I'm gonna look it up.
I know I think I'm going down a Jackie Chan hole, like, not
Yeah.
to
Oh,
skip on Will Ferrell,
Dumbledore.
but there's a lot.
The new Dumbledore was the other dad. John Lithgow. It was
He
John Lithgow
was?
and Mel Gibson. Yeah. And I'm assuming
Wow.
Lithgow is Will Ferrell's dad because that's perfect. That's amazing if that's the case. Um, Foul Play. I've seen Foul Play, but it's been a minute. I remember that one on HBO quite often. I had a Goldie Hawn
Haven't
crush for a little bit.
haven't seen a lot of Chevy Chase. Oh my gosh, did you watch any of the Os wait, was it the Oscars or the Globes that she presented with Andrew Garfield?
I think it was the Oscars.
Was it
Yeah.
the Oscars?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Cute
remember
cute
thinking
little
I hadn't
moment.
seen her in forever. Yeah. And I remember the way he was walking with her, he was very protective of her. It made me wonder how she's doing. But I thought she looked great. Her timing was still hilarious.
I think it had to do maybe more with her eyesight.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It just
And
looked
plus,
like,
like how like walking on that stage in a dress and slippery and heels.
yeah, it was just very gentlemanly of him. And that's all positive.
Could you
But
throw some Andrew Garfield movies in there? Because I still haven't seen those Spider-Man movies,
I,
his. I would love to see
we
those.
should do those because, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Social Network?
I would like you know what's funny is that's another one I don't think I saw the whole movie.
Okay.
Definitely saw chunks of it. I don't know if I really wanna watch it now, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, he's not the good guy in it.
I know, he's not the bad guy either, really. Night of the Roxbury, no.
Aw.
But I once was behind Chris Kattan at a FedEx, and by golly, that man is little.
Thank you, Physical Dynamo. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know a lot of Garfield's movies other than Social Network, the Spider-Mans. He has a didn't he do a Mel Gibson movie that yeah, Hacksaw Ridge, right? I haven't seen that one, and that's um I
Feel
forgot
like
he
I've
was in it.
seen I feel like I saw that one.
Okay. I had
He
not.
was
I
just
know
he
okay.
he was just in, a movie with Florence Pugh.
Oh, that's right. That's like the new one, right? That they were promoting.
Yeah. Yeah, what was funny is, like, they both said it's the first time or at least he did, it's the first time he's used his actual accent, like, he didn't have to use any other accent, he just talked.
That's funny. I Iron Herder, I love that Bill Murray movie. It's that's a movie people either love or hate. The Man Who Knew Too Little. Have you seen that
That
one?
seems love or hate is how I feel about most Bill Murray movies.
If you're a Bill Murray fan, the movie is gold. If you're on the fence about him, it might be too much. That's my take anyway. But I'm a huge fan, so I always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, okay, hacksaw okay, that's a good one. Well, yeah, maybe we'll do Hacksaw
I was
closer to Memorial Day.
So I was really surprised. So for those of you who are members of our YouTube channel, thank you for being here. I see Bill and Alex are here. And then anybody who's also a member over on Patreon, who's over here that maybe has a different name, so I don't recognize you here. We just recently did a vote and I was really surprised at what won. Well, not completely surprised. So Beverly Hills Cop won as one of our next movies to watch, and we'll be watching that very soon. I We also put John Wick on there and I was really surprised. So for those of you who've been around for, since the beginning, you know that we watched John Wick a little over a year ago, a year and a half ago, and we lost our the whole
Whole
reaction
thing.
because of equipment. And so that and Aliens were the still so pissed about that. So we lost two. We want to go ahead and watch it again, but it came in second. I was surprised.
I
It would be
still think
Take
we
2
should
because we wanna get into the series. We will, but, like,
yeah,
it just moved down our list a little bit.
yeah, I
Oh,
was a little
yeah,
surprised by that too,
Tick, Tick,
oh,
Tick, Tick, Boom. Yeah, mhm. I did not see that, shockingly, and I love Rent.
that's awesome.
So,
That's awesome, Bill. That's why we
Alec,
get
I
along.
thought Alec, I thought it was gonna win because I thought John Wick was gonna win because I figured with Rush Hour, people were like, "Oh, let's take a pause from a cop movie, and let's move over to, like, a little bit more action, like, revenge movie." So I was really
Y
surprised. We'll do it again because we do wanna watch the series, and I think it's been long
yeah,
enough now that I only really
and
remember why with the beginning. Oh, we'll do them both, Alex. It just, like, it's what gets pushed up a little bit further, like, to watch quicker.
yeah, because right now when we film, we're filming something that's coming much later, but we're doing it in chunks, and we're throwing a movie on top of it, so
You
we have
you
to be judicious.
you know what Bill Murray movie I do wanna actually see, because 'Cause I've always been curious about it, is the
What's
one with
that?
Scarlett Johansson.
Lost in Translation?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen
Never seen
it,
it.
but I only saw it once in the theaters the year it won the Oscar, or
Right.
I don't know if it won, but I know she won. Coppola won for something, or maybe it was just nominated. I don't know.
I'm forgetting
Yeah,
I'm forgetting.
yeah, Bill. There is no Beverly Hills Cop 3. I completely agree. Yet that's the only one Des has seen. She saw Beverly Hills Cop 3 and hasn't seen any of the others. And we
Mhm.
one of my favorite conversations I've ever had with Des was a couple weeks ago when we were first starting to talk about Beverly Hills Cop 3, and she said something along the lines of she doesn't need to see 1 and 2 because she's seen 3 to understand Axel Foley. And I was like, that's what it was. I was like, you have to understand Axel Foley a little bit. She's like, no, well, I've seen 3, so I get it. I'm like, you do because you are very smart and you know Eddie Murphy and you know the genre. But 3 is such a poor representation. It cracked
Uh,
me up.
Lost in Translation, I think, won picture, actor, director, and screenplay.
Okay, that makes sense. I know it did gangbusters, but we can put that on. I've never seen. I forget. Sorry, someone mentioned Razor's Edge. I have not seen that one either. I know that's another Bill Murray one that people really like. That's a dramatic one. Um, but I want to say, isn't Kevin Costner in that one too, or am I confusing movies?
I don't remember, but what about okay, so, Alec, what about Bob, I think is what you said, and that might have been one of my early Bill Murray movies, and I think I saw it too young, and I was like, "Why is everybody okay with this Bob guy?" Like, I think the comedy just I wasn't the right age for it, so it really annoyed me, and Wes Anderson's like a hit or miss for me too.
you were uh, you were literally Richard Dreyfuss while watching What About Bob? You didn't understand why people couldn't
I
like
was
Bob.
like, "Why are you" it was a type of comedy at the time I didn't get. I think I was more literal of a person, as a kid, and so it was
Mhm.
really like, "What I don't understand why people think this guy's funny. I find him super annoying."
Yeah. Okay, Bill. Yeah, he
No, we
was.
did not. Chris?
We haven't yet. We've been talking. We're trying to get a PO box up, and we're talking about a whole bunch of stuff that we're excited to share with people. Um, ooh, Stripes. I'm a big fan of Stripes. You've seen Stripes. I feel like we've talked about that,
I think that's
so
another
maybe
one
not.
where I've seen bits. It takes place at, is it boot camp or something?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very, very 80s, and to me that's a compliment when I say it, but it is very 80s.
Mhm.
Um,
I mean,
yeah,
I'll give you
exactly. Two
another one
movies
that's
for the
gonna
stream.
shock
Two
you.
movies, exactly.
I'll give you another one that's gonna shock you. I've never seen it all the way through, but, I'm alright. Da, 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 da. Caddyshack.
You've never seen? Ooh, okay. Well,
Seen bits
okay.
and pieces. So that yeah.
I I agree with you, Bill, about Stripes. Two movies for the price of one. Caddyshack is one too that is. I feel like we have to do it at some point.
I know,
It
but I feel like
it
so many people, it's just like, yeah.
it. I think if we do it, we do it in the spring. When golf is back, kind of thing, like summer.
What do you mean
But
when golf is back? Golf is here all the time. Did you not watch
that's
Full
true.
Swing? Full Swing
well,
is an excellent show on Netflix. I freaking love it.
well, I love that you're into golf now because it's going to make. We'll drop. We are talking about possibly doing a collaboration with someone in which we would do a golf movie that I think you're going to love, and
Yeah.
it's
Happy Gilmore, definitely seen that.
yeah,
But I'll wait for part 2 to come out and watch it here on the channel.
yeah. We will definitely do that one on the channel because that'll be fun.
What's funny is, so again, you should watch Full Swing season 3, but you should watch them all. Do you watch them at all?
No, I feel like I've
They
clicked by it, like so I know it, but I haven't watched them.
It's great, but season 3, they're shooting Happy Gilmore too, and so there's some behind the scenes stuff, and then you
That's
see a bunch
fun.
of the guys that are in it. Yeah.
That's really fun. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Clark. You nailed it in one. The movie I'm talking about.
No, I have not seen
Ooh,
Blues Brothers.
at
There's a
all?
big chunk of 80s no. I mean, I've seen a scene where they're performing, and I've seen the clip with Steven Spielberg,
Okay.
right? It's Steven
Yeah, no, no,
Spielberg.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big cameo. Well, it's always funny to me that so many people now miss that when they see him because they don't recognize him. He looks so different. But
Yeah.
yeah, I I would love to do Blues
I'm
Brothers.
not
I'm just
looking at something. Tell me when Bill's message is gone.
oh, hold on. I gotta read Bill's message. Oh
I'm not looking.
no, it's good. It's clear.
Oh, it's clear? Okay.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I well, we can talk about that. Yeah. What were we
Probably
saying? Hold
more
on.
probably more Dan Aykroyd movies than Bill Murray or Chevy Chase for sure that I've seen.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
My
I was gonna
step
say I would
my stepmother is an alien. So good.
I would like I love Aykroyd, and that's why I do think you would love Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers terrifies me from an edit perspective because it's so much music. It's also, I
Yeah.
think, like a beefy 2.5 hours. It's a long movie,
Hmm.
but like it's fun. Um, yeah, Dan Aykroyd
Ghostbusters.
movies, Ghostbusters, of course. Oh, thank you, Dynamo. Spies Like Us is fun. Have you seen that one? Probably not. That might be too 80s for you because you also don't love Chevy, and it's another Chevy Chase movie.
Right. Yeah, but it sounds familiar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Greg and I aren't big on horror, but sometimes it's just too funny, like our reactions. Like that's why I'm so pissed that 3 suspenseful slash horror movies got ruined in
yep.
our reactions. So,
The
yeah, I
Thing.
suffered through it for, nothing. The Thing,
Yeah.
Aliens, and then I'm gonna count Hot Fuzz because I
Oh wow,
jumped in so much of Hot
you really did in Hot Fuzz. We probably this October when it gets to spooky season, we'll broaden our horizons. We've been talking about doing Friday the 13th because forever and Halloween we've been talking about doing.
I
Um,
mean, but I know those ones. We've gotta, like, pick something else because, like, I just know every bit of that so
okay,
much that, you
we can
know,
find
I
we
think,
can find some good
like,
ones.
Jason isn't really the murderer. It's, like,
Okay.
his mom or something, and or I don't know. That got ruined for me in Scream. I
Oh
wish you hadn't
yeah.
seen Scream. Scream was the first scary movie I actually sat through and, like, laughed and jumped.
Okay.
Okay, but totally off topic. We were kinda like even though
Yeah.
we really didn't pick a topic, but
We're just catching up with people because we've been gone for too long. So
yeah.
we're so glad that you guys are all hanging out with us. Oh yeah, Smile
Oh,
looked creepy.
smile.
Ooh, foreign films. Legs. Ooh, I've heard people really like long legs seem to catch on this year, right? Was it this year that came out or
Yeah,
last year? I saw it everywhere.
the Japanese movie? Oh, now I see the rest of the message. Yeah,
Ooh,
Wayne's World and So I Married an Axe Murderer.
you've seen both? But we
I
did
feel like So
someone.
I Married an Axe Murderer is, like, where he really started to form Fat Bastard.
Oh, 100%. And so much of Austin Powers.
It was
So many
so
different
good.
characters in Austin Powers is from that.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, agreed,
Just
Bill. I
those, like,
love
oh, his poetry. Donna.
Yeah.
I
uh,
haven't seen that movie in so long. That would be fun to go back to.
it would be really fun. And wow, why am I blanking on her name? The romantic
Yeah, me
lead.
too.
Uh, it's not
I'm
Nancy. Is
blanking
it?
on her name too.
I know it's Nancy, but I don't remember
I'm
her
blanking
last
on
name.
I
Um,
wonder if we could get technically savvy enough to do a live watch along of one that we've already seen,
we
but
need
it's
to
been a
because
long time.
I would love to do that with people because that would be really fun. Like that would be the perfect movie to do it to as well. I'm sure we can figure it out. I would love to do some Eggers films in this because I never saw The Northman and I know people really liked it. And he's got a couple other good ones. But I feel ashamed that I never saw The Northman as with my Swedish ancestry. Silverado, The Big Chill. That's right. Um, yeah,
I've never
Bill,
seen The Big Chill.
we'll have to figure
I
it
would
out.
love to see The Big Chill.
I've never seen it
That
either.
that cast is awesome.
The Big Chill is weird though for me. I say I've never seen it, but I've read the script over and over again because it was one in grad school that we read a lot. So it's like I feel like I've seen it, but I've never seen
Right.
it. I do like the idea. What is Silverado? There was another western that people were really talking about. Was it Silverado? Um, yeah, 60% soundtrack, which would kill me.
Yeah.
So there was a I forget who it was. There was an actor that was in Silverado that we watched in another movie. I think that people were saying we have to see. I always confuse Silverado with Quigley Down Under, and I know they're very different, but in my mind, I confuse them all the time. Tombstone is yeah, we are doing Tombstone. That was a poll winner. We will be doing it. We're gonna launch into some westerns, but we have to finish a couple things first. We'll talk more about that when we get there. But Scott Glenn and Kevin. Okay, Kevin Klein. Okay, maybe it was Kevin Klein. Maybe that's what it was. Um,
Yeah. We didn't watch
I
anything
don't.
with him
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't watched it, but maybe it just came up in the poll. It was something. I don't know. Maybe I'm blanking. It'll come back to me at some point. But was is Quigley the one with Tom Selleck? Quigley Down Under, Bill? Yeah. Clark, I would like to do those. I'm Des, you haven't seen a ton of westerns, right? I know we talked about some of the big ones you've missed, but like in terms of like the Clint Eastwood like classic ones, spaghetti westerns and all
It's
that.
It's mixed. I probably watched more Western TV shows, especially in college for a class I was in, than I did movies.
Okay.
But, I
Okay.
mean, there
No,
there
because
are still some chunks.
yeah, same with me. There are big chunks in my Western, and especially 60s, 70s, and before Westerns for sure. Um, but ooh, yeah, Chris, I remember hearing a lot about that, the Wyatt Earp and Tombstone back and forth when I was paying attention, when I was like coming up trying to figure out movies. Yeah. Ooh, hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, have you seen any of the Equalizers? None of them.
Mm-mm.
How many? That's a we've talked about Denzel before. That would be good to dive into some Denzel ones
I
that
don't think I have.
because so that would from my knowledge of what you have not seen for Denzel, Equalizer would be right up there towards the top. Inside Man would be right up there towards the top. Um, I think those are the main ones you haven't seen. Well, you haven't seen Glory, right? Or you saw
I've
parts of
seen
it? That's
so
that's what we
much of
talked about.
it, but I've
Yeah,
never seen it all the way through, which pisses me off because it is so good, but I know the end and all this kind of stuff, so
yeah. Ooh, Sunset. Okay.
oh, James Garner.
That's a good have you seen Maverick with James Garner, but the remake, the, Richard Donner remake with Mel Gibson?
And, Jodie Foster.
Mhm.
I think I've seen big chunks of that one as well.
Okay. Ooh, The Three Amigos, we've talked about, I feel like, but I forget. I feel like you've seen it.
Remember my Steve Martin, Marty Short conversation with
Oh,
you?
yeah, never mind.
Yeah. I love them together in Only Murders, but this is, like, the first time I've really loved them both together.
Gotcha.
Space Cowboys, that's a fun one.
That uh, thank you, Happy Bunny Hoppy Fluffy Bunny, sorry, my eyes. Yeah, Man on Fire, have you seen that Denzel Washington movie? Because okay, you did, that's right. Yeah, that would be great. Ooh, Space Cowboys. Feel like that one probably slipped your radar, but maybe not. Cute old men in space. No, you definitely saw that one. Am I talking about? Okay. Oh, Adventures in Babysitting. We bonded over our love of Adventures in Babysitting. One of our first
Wish
conversations.
we could watch that movie again for the first time.
Des, I like your idea though of finding out how to do a live watch along for like movies we've seen. That would be really fun. We could do it through Discord once we figure out our Discord because we should do that sooner rather than later. My battery's dying.
I think Adventures in Babysitting has one of the best movie openings of all time.
Now I'm blanking on what the opening is. Is it with Thor?
It's her No,
No. Okay.
it's her, it's, Elizabeth Shue singing the song as she's getting ready for her date, so it's just setting this whole up, like, "And then he kissed me," and she's doing this
Yeah,
whole dance and all this, and you see him, like, driving up, and you see it's just so great how it sets up, like, her whole excitement for the night, and she's just, like, in love, and then you open the door, and here he is to ruin her whole night.
I love that. They,
Yeah.
I can as soon as you said the song, it all like flashed back.
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
yep.
I'm like, I don't know what girl and some guys didn't dance around in their bedroom lip syncing to like a song like that. I didn't even know who sang that song, and I knew that whole song by the end of that movie.
Yeah, I believe it. I don't know any little kid who didn't have a crush on Elizabeth Shue after that movie either. So
Yeah,
watching
and
that.
that's like I remember like Keith Coogan, like that was when my love for him started.
Hmm.
And then he was in some key movies after that too. He was in
Yep.
like it was Toy Soldiers, and then well that came second, and then that came well. Did that come before or after Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
I think that came before. I think he
Yeah.
was a little older. Yeah, because he played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Between that and Toy Soldiers, like, that whole group, I was like,
yeah. I love. Yeah. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is one of those movies that you're like. I was always a little embarrassed to admit that I liked, but as I got older and I found out how many other people loved it, I was so excited.
yes, baby Vincent D'Onofrio, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I also think I'm curious, like, they remade that movie, and I could not watch it because some of it, it's very much like, how do
Exactly.
you remake that movie? That was it worked because there was no cell phones
Yeah.
and there was no, like,
And we had
how do
free
you
range children at that time where parents would
there
leave.
was it just works, you know?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, she's having a baby. Oh, another great song, in there just, like, crying, Kate Bush,
Oh,
This
yeah, yeah,
Woman's
yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
Whew.
Aw. Okay. I could see that, Clark. I get that for sure. I had a crush on her in a movie that's not as good as Risky Business called Feds that I
I was
liked.
gonna say Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Oh, no, not that. That one was too creepy, but I I enjoyed her in Feds, and it was the other
I
Night Live girl that I forget her name.
I think I've said this once before, and I'm gonna say this, but because The Hand That Rocks the Cradle was one of the first movies that I watched, and I my mom watched it first because she wanted to make sure it was, like, okay for me to watch, and it borderline probably wasn't, but she
Yeah.
was, like, really excited to show it to me, and I started, like, guessing things before they happened, and she's
Oh,
like,
wow.
"You've seen this before. You've seen this before." And I'm like, "So this goes back to, like, whenever that movie came out, that's how far back I could, like, predict this stuff." My mom was convinced I had seen it before. I'm like,
Wow.
You monitor what I watch. Like,
I
how would I have watched this?"
I love that she watched it. It's like, "No, that's fine for you to watch." That's my favorite. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I My censors were my brothers, and it always went the opposite way. My mom would be like,
Mm,
"Don't let him watch that," and then I would be watching it because they'd be forcing me.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was
I
fun,
know,
guys.
so much to watch, and then I know well, I'm willing to say this because we have talked about it before, but, coming up really soon, going back to TV shows, The Last of Us is season 2 is coming out. So, if you guys haven't seen The Last of Us season 1 or watched our reactions, please go check those out because we're definitely gonna get into season 2. I don't know how we're gonna be able to release these if we're gonna be able to kind of keep them up with the show or if we're gonna wait till the end, and kinda do it, but we're definitely gonna dig into it, so check out our reactions to season 1, please.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We're gonna try to at least get those up for our members and Patreons, the uncut reactions as we're watching them, as close to real time when the show's airing as we can. It's gonna be fun, and
Yeah.
I think it starts next month, so it'll be great. It will be
Yeah,
great.
where did
But
March go?
yeah, right. Uh,
January was, like, 5 years, and February was like a blink,
yep,
and
accurate.
now it's time for St. Patrick's Day. I'm actually surprised that there's no really great St. Patrick's Day type of movies. Like,
I have one that I always watch on St. Patrick's Day, but it's not a St. Patrick's Day movie. The Fugitive, because there's a great St. Patrick's Day chase. It's
in
thrown out.
Chicago and the
Yeah,
parade.
that's it. That's the only reason. But
Yeah.
oh, Leprechaun. Leprechaun. We'd have to see the one with Jennifer Aniston. What is it? Leprechaun 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
or
my one that I used to watch when I was little was it's actually has Sean Connery in it, if anybody can guess, but nobody knows what it is, and I'm like the only person.
not
Well,
Highlander.
no, it is old school. It's Disney. It's Sean Connery, I believe, before he was ever a Bond. I mean, it's baby Sean Connery,
Oh, wow. A Disney?
and
He did a Disney movie?
it's amazing, and it was a I used to watch it all the time with my I watched it well, not all the time, but I watched it a bunch with my dad, called Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
I've never even heard of that.
S
That's
Oh my god,
amazing.
I almost want you to watch. Yes! Yes! Bill knew it!
I've never even heard of this.
Unless he's questioning it. If he's questioning my yeah, it's, I freaking love it, and actually, like, a few years back when my dad was in town, I was like, "It's on Disney Plus," and we watched it. Yeah. There's a song in
That's
it that he used to sing to me.
that's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
when I was in Ireland, um, in Galway, actually, we were at a bar and the woman was singing the song from the movie, so I recorded it and sent it to my dad.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's
It
fun.
was pretty awesome. I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize this was a song that" I never heard the song anywhere else except for that movie, and so, of course, I'm in Ireland and they're doing it, so oh,
Oh wow,
see? And
I had no idea.
he did an Irish accent. Mhm, and the daughter the no, it's color, and the daughter who he falls in love with, like he has a minor part, he's a supporting cast. She was in I think she was in, Swiss Family Robinson too. Yeah, 3 years before Bond. Thank you, Clark. Yeah,
Wow. Okay, that's wild. I'd never heard of that one. So that's
yeah,
fun though. That's great. Aw,
yep. Yeah, it's a good trivia piece for Sean Connery, for sure.
yeah,
And the man looks if he's a like, I mean, this was pre-Bond, and you know how good he looked as Bond. Now get him in,
true.
like, one of those little caps. There's another one I wanna watch, but I'll wait until somebody requests it. Like, it's, oh, crap, it's John Wayne.
Oh,
Ah,
the Silent Man.
yes,
Yeah, I would do
and
that. That's one I've seen, but I would watch
oh,
that
I've
again.
never seen it, and I went to the town where they shot it when I was in
Oh,
Ireland, and they have, like, the
okay,
statue of him carrying, Ka it's Kathleen O'Hara, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, and they have her the Quiet Man.
the
Yes,
Quiet Man. What did I say? The
yeah,
Silent Man? Yeah, the Quiet Man.
Silent Man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so they have a statue. It's,
Thank you.
God, I forgot the name of the town, but anyway, I have pictures. Took a ton there, and it was cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Well, this is fun, you guys. We don't know how often we're going to be doing these right now as we're kind of sorting out some new schedules for both of us. Probably not weekly, but maybe we're gonna try for at least once a month moving forward, if not twice.
Yeah,
Just because we're just trying to sort out our schedules. Um, but hopefully we can combine this one time potentially with filming so we can kind of give you guys our feedback right away of a film that we watched.
yeah.
But
That's that would be a lot of fun. And we're gonna work on trying to figure out how to do a watch along party because that would be great. I'm
oh,
gonna look into
my
that.
left foot. You're right. I want to see that.
I've never seen it. Have you
Oh,
never seen it at all?
no.
Okay.
Daniel Day Lewis, right?
Yeah,
He won the Oscar for that.
his first one, I think. Yeah. Um,
That man
but
retired
yeah, I don't buy it. He'll be back in a little bit. I still
for
don't
the
buy it.
right role. For the right
Yep.
role, come back.
And we won't recognize him. That's how good he is. It'll just be like he's there. He just blends into the role.
I
But
actually don't think I saw his last two movies. Oh, that's the other one. Last of Mohicans.
that's right. We
Tobiah!
Hey, what's up, Tobiah?
We're gonna
Yes.
have to make our Irish film list this year for next year because we've
Yeah.
kind of missed the boat on that one.
No, that's a good point. I
Um,
kind of forgot all about because you're right. There isn't a standard go-to St. Patty's Day movie.
yeah,
Like,
there
not
really,
really.
not really. I do like Leap Year. It's cute. I've never seen once, but it would be nice to highlight some Irish films during that time. You haven't seen Michael Collins, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that would be another one I would like to go back. I've seen enough of it and it was yeah. And yeah, we should
Ooh, there
definitely
is
do that.
Clark. Clark, I'm gonna have to look into that. Thank you for that. I thought we were gonna have to go through Discord, but
No, you can do it on YouTube, but I just don't know how
nope.
to look look be Irish. When he finds out he's a leprechaun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh
I did see that
Disney.
one. I saw that one recently. that was just so funny. So random, so random.
Didn't he
But
grow up and be an act he became an act
yeah,
like, he's
he's
still an
still.
actor.
I looked him up after because that was the first time I had seen it. Well,
I'm confusing him
since
with another
I was a kid.
actor, but yeah.
That's
Who's the
hilarious.
ac come on, KB, come through. Who's the actor? Or I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, The Commitments. I love The Commitments. That's a great call, Bill.
I haven't
That
seen it.
it's I'd be surprised if you saw it, but it was like an indie film in the '90s, but it was about a band in Belfast, I believe, that starts doing soul music as like a bunch of Irish kids. It's it's an ensemble. It's really great, and I forget the dude's name who's the lead singer, but his voice is incredible. It's like one of those ones where if you heard, I think you've heard music from it, probably,
Probably.
and don't. I mean, they're doing covers. They don't have like necessarily original music, but you've heard the guy's voice.
Okay. Not
I
who
am
I thought it
marrying.
was, KB.
Yeah.
Not who I thought it was.
Aw,
It
that's
really
right.
that makes it even better.
Yeah, it's great. There's a couple of names that you'll see that you'll recognize, a couple of actors who are pretty big, but the rest are, I guess, musicians, which I never really realized until then. But yeah,
Mm,
um,
awesome.
exactly. Yeah, the edit, if we ever did it, that would be crazy because that's the best parts of the movie are the music.
Mm.
But
Okay, everybody, this was fun.
I'm gonna go eat my dinner that I picked up when we started, and now it's probably cold. But I'm gonna
Called a
do that.
microwave, called an
Yeah,
oven. Also,
but you
you should
guys
have
are
eaten before.
awesome. Yeah. You guys are awesome. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, join, do all this stuff. We love you guys. We have so much fun doing this with you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoy Rush Hour 2, which is out now, and Rush Hour 1. And we got a whole bunch of fun stuff coming. We can't wait.
Oh, wait. I totally forgot to do something right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can do it now.
Agreed, Clark. I love that version. That version of Mustang Sally is amazing. Are you trying to?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe it's because there's not enough people.
No, I just did it. Hold on.
Oh,
I hope it ends up with some people here. But
yay! Yay, Iron Herder! Yay, Chris!
yes!
Yay, Alejandro! Yay, Golden Face! Yay, Saint Rasmus!
Iron Herder, I have been trying and trying for you.
Oh, that's
And
great.
Chris, welcome back to that.
Awesome.
Alex is too. Okay, yeah,
Th-
yeah. Okay,
This
awesome.
is
Well,
great.
we should we I'm glad it worked out this time.
On that note, we're gonna take off, but you guys are awesome, and we'll see you guys soon. I can't speak. I'm
Bye.
hungry. Bye.